Sometimes you just want to sit back, grab a controller, and play a few video games. But today, that's getting more and more difficult. I'm Patrick, and this is Gaming has always been one of my all-time favorite hobbies. Well, until a deadly virus ran its course through the gaming world and forever changed the landscape of gaming. Of course, what I'm referring to are microtransactions. Yes, those pesky in-game purchases which seem on the surface to be harmless and optional, but in reality, they could be setting us down a very dark path. They first made their way into AAA gaming through Bethesda's very own Elder Scrolls Oblivion back in 2006, with the sale of in-game cosmetic horse armor. But like any virus, if left unchecked, it too will evolve and spread. It wasn't long until games started charging you for nearly every feature they had available. Cosmetics, playable characters, load times, XP boosts, companions, map packs, sound packs, in-game power-ups. The list goes on and on and on and on. Content is now released in periodic waves, typically known as seasons, that provide players with in-game items, well, for a price. Major titles such as Call of Duty, Overwatch, Diablo, Fortnite, League of Legends, Battlefield, and many more have succumbed to this tragic illness. However, let's take a moment to pause and really put this into perspective. Some of you may remember the days when features were unlocked by just playing the game. Games like Halo 3, where leveling up, completing achievements, or finishing certain missions rewarded you with new cosmetics. And you took pride in that because you had to earn it. But not anymore. You see, the most recent iteration of the Master Chief Saga is Halo Infinite, which is free to play. Great, right? Well, no. You see, Halo Infinite's multiplayer is free, but the single-player campaign still costs $60. And the only real multiplayer benefits you get from purchasing the game are a few subpar pre-made color codings. That's right, color codings. The rest of the color codings, as well as armor pieces, effects, emblems, nameplates, vehicles, and weapon skins, are all obtainable through the battle passes or a limited time in-game store. And any items that you do want to get are pre-packaged in overpriced bundles. Even this bundle, which is 99% junk, costs over $35. That's more than half the cost of a standard video game price these days. Halo 3, which came out 16 years ago, released with more maps, unlimited free choosable color options, and fully unlockable armor sets. Now keep in mind, this isn't only a problem with Halo. Many AAA games today are in the habit of cutting down features that used to be part of the game and selling them back to the consumer later or not at all. Overwatch 2 promised a single-player mode, but that's been scrapped, and now the community only has their free multiplayer and $25 skins. Now, Overwatch 2 has one of the lowest ratings on Steam. Call of Duty also received backlash for their microtransactions when they offered skins that made players way harder to spot in-game. The backlash from the players caused them to patch the game and remedy the issue. The most incredible backlash, however, came with the release of EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2, which on release featured these random purchasable battle crates that gave players in-game items and power-ups, essentially making the game pay to win. The outrage resulted in one of the most downvoted Reddit posts in internet history. To keep it simple, players usually don't like it when companies try to rob them of their bank accounts when they're trying to enjoy their games. Fortunately for us, there is a gem among the rubble. Larian Studios recently released Baldur's Gate 3, a classic return to the D&D turn-based RPG experience. And it is a masterpiece. But don't take my word for it. The game currently has an average low of 300,000 with peaks as high as 800,000 concurrent players. And this is primarily a single-player game, a month after the release. Incredible. And the best part is, other game developers are now expressing concern over the success of Baldur's Gate 3, saying that it's too ambitious to be the new industry standard. People love this game, myself included, because the game strives to give players the best experience they can have, rather than trying to milk their bank accounts dry. All I can say is that if this game goes on sale, wait for the sale to end before you buy it. Larian Studios deserves every dollar for this one. Hopefully, other developers finally catch on and start to give players what they really want: good games, without microtransactions. And if that happens, you won't hear me whining about it. Oh hey, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed listening to me whine about our devolving pop culture, then make sure you follow the channel, drop a like, and leave a comment below. And hell, if you share it, we might just have a chance at saving this thing. Until then, stay cultured.